What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Retro Hour. Of course, we're going to get into the retro basket, but before we do, I'm going to dive into a little bit of gaming news, and it's regarding one of my favorite series. Collection is coming out on, I believe, October 24th, and that is the Metal Gear Solid, I believe it's called the Masters Collection. So let's look at this article real quick. Alright, so it says, perfectly timed with the 25th anniversary of the release of Metal Gear Solid, this October will see the arrival of the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1, the first in a planned multi-volume collection that brings all the titles in the legendary stealth action franchise to modern consoles. While there hasn't been any confirmation yet regarding what players can expect in the anticipated Volume 2 of the Master Collection, Volume 1's contents have been fully revealed. Now that several have gotten their hands on the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection at recent events, more details have emerged regarding the particulars of each version of the collection based on the platform. Notably, the Master Collection Volume 1 contains everything that was included in the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection on PlayStation 3, with the sole exception being the inclusion of Metal Gear Solid 4. However, even without the perpetually PS3 locked Metal Gear Solid 4, the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 provides fans with the HD versions of the first 3 games in the Metal Gear Solid franchise, along with the series beginnings on NES and MSX. As expected, the collection also digitizes and curates several important multimedia artifacts across the history of the Metal Gear Solid franchise, including the original instruction manuals for each game and the digital graphic novels that retell the events of the first 2 Metal Gear Solid games. The versions of Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 included in the Master Collection are the same HD versions released in the 2011 for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. These are also the same versions included in the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection. Similar to the Masters Collection version of the original Metal Gear Solid, the Master Collection versions of Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 also include their own respective digital screenplay and master books. Thankfully, the Master Collection also includes both the Western NES and Japanese MSX original versions of Metal Gear, as well as the MSX sequel Metal Gear Solid 2 Solid Snake and the NES exclusive Snake's Revenge. Although each version of the Metal Gear Solid Masters Collection will contain the same games and bonus content regardless of platform, there are some subtle differences that exist across each version. Specifically, the resolution and frame rate have been confirmed to vary across versions, with the one exception of the Nintendo Switch version of the title. All the others, the PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S, are presented at 1080p and 60 FPS. By contrast, the Nintendo Switch version of the Master Collection will run at 1080p and 30 FPS when docked, and 720p and 30 FPS when in handheld mode. And there she is, all ready for pre-order on Amazon. It will be out on October 24th, and I really do forget if it's $59.99 or $69.99. I'm pretty sure it's $59.99. So if you want it, go pre-order it now. Now, I will most likely be getting these collections just because I'm a huge Metal Gear series fan. I love Metal Gear. It's one of my favorite series of all time. However, I'm not too happy about having to fork out all that money again, because I do have the Legacy Collection, and this was on the PS3, and this has 10 games on it, and I believe, in fact, I'm positive. I bought this for $20 on Amazon, and this was probably 5, 6 years ago. And now the price on this is insane because, once again, resellers just fuck everything up. This thing on Amazon is going anywhere from $73 to $119. It's absolutely insane and ridiculous, but I mean, what can you do? I mean, assholes are going to be assholes and they're just going to rip you off anyway. But I guess it's cool to be able to get these remastered and everything, or I guess they're not really remastered, not all of them, but they are, smoothed out and everything, and they run at a better frame rate, and I guess they're gonna look better, which is cool, man. I mean, I wish they just sold this disc for like the PS5 and stuff, but companies are gonna try to make their money. It does suck, but they're not ripping you off like resellers are. I mean, they are kind of ripping you off, but not like resellers selling this thing for $120, which is just absolute dog shit. So anyway, let's get into the retro basket. See what game we're gonna be playing tonight. We're gonna stir these around. See what we're gonna do. Got ourselves a game here. All right, this is a classic arcade. I don't think I'm gonna go through this whole game because this will take about an hour by itself. I picked Final Fight. Definitely a quarter muncher when I was younger and going to the arcades. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you how much money I spent playing this game, and it was me and a bunch of my buddies would always go and play it. And even with two players, I mean, that thing would just eat up the quarters. So let's jump into it and play some Final Fight. Okay, here we go. Let's be Cody. Cody seems like the right choice tonight. Alright, let's see how much I can get my ass kicked. Yeah, unlike at the arcade, when you have it on I'm playing this from the Capcom arcade room on the PS5, you have a rapid attack. I mean, it's kind of like a turbo, but not quite. I mean, I guess it is. It's not going to really help any. Not with one player. I'm bound to get my ass whooped. Yeah, like so. And shit, this is only a couple guys coming at me. Pretty soon there'll be about 6 or 7 on the screen with me, just beating the shit out of me. I forget if it's... Yep. And that big burly dude. Nah, he's not burly. That dude's fat. That dude's like, what's his name? Bluto from Popeye. But he packs a punch. Not even packs a punch. He uses his head. Just runs at you, charges, and bulldozes you with his fucking melon. Yeah, I remember. Oh, yeah. There's Dog the Bounty Hunter. Gotta take him out. Now, I remember putting so much money into this machine when I was younger playing this game. We went to this, it wasn't an arcade. Me and my friends used to go to this place called, what the hell was the name of the place? We called it The Place. But, it was basically, you could rent like a basketball court and shit, and they had adjustable hoops, so, you know, we're white and can't jump, so we'd adjust the hoops down to like 9 foot instead of the normal 10 foot, because about 9.5, yeah, we could dunk then, but yeah, move it up to that 10, we couldn't do it. But anyway, they also had like you could they had a batting cage, and they had like a golf thing and everything, but they also had a bunch of arcade games, and this game was in there. And I couldn't tell you how much money we spent playing this game, and I believe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And that was cool because 4 of us could play. Gotta beat these hookers up. Yeah, forget it. She just put a heel up my ass. Oh, there's that big dude. He looks like a ogre from Revenge of the Nerds, but he's wearing his Brutus the Barber beefcake gear. Oh, and he does a pile driver. Got a cool chain wallet though. I used to have one of those. Didn't look as cool as his. Yeah, this dude's so big he can't even put his arms down. Fucking ogre. Yeah, I think I'm only gonna play about 20 minutes of this because, like I said, this game, for an arcade game, it's pretty long. It would take about an hour to finish. Maybe a little less, but yeah, we're not doing that. 20 minutes, throw these hookers around, not go to jail for it. That dude's just hiding in it. And I don't understand, like, why do these hookers have like handcuffs on them? Like, I've been to like a lot of cities just because, you know, I was in a band and we traveled a lot, played shows, and I've seen hookers and none of them had handcuffs. None of them look like that. And no, if you're asking, I never paid for a hooker. Never had any interest in hookers, man. That's some dirty shit. I don't go that route. Never did. Yeah, there's Ogre again. Ogre's all over. These hookers, man, I'm telling you what. They got some skills. They'll shove that fucking Puma heel up your ass. Do backflips over you. Just so it gives Ogre the opportunity to beat your ass. I mean, this knife ain't even taking him. Oh, finally. These guys are assholes, man. They're just like sitting on the subway train, and they see me and get up and wanna fight. I didn't do shit to these guys. Ogres everywhere. Some random ninja dudes are just walking the streets. This is just unfair. Bam Bam Bigelow and Ogre. don't even know what the hell that guy is. I know we don't fuck around. Taking me down all the time. Jesus. Yeah, get the sword. Oh, come on, man. I just picked it up. Yep, these guys are gonna want to fight too. That dude had handcuffs on him too. He must be that hooker's pimp. There you go. Who is that? Brett Michaels? You don't want nothing but a good time. These guys are throwing fire and shit. Come on, man. Yeah, good times, man. This is just your typical arcade beat 'em up. Pretty much every game. Every beat 'em up game was like this. All pretty much had the same moves and everything, but man, I loved it. We all loved it. Oh, now we get to get in a wrestling ring. Do some wrestling. This guy's like Casey Jones. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, just like how you can corner like these guys. You kind of cheat. You just keep hitting them. Every time they get up, they can do the same thing to you. And then they tie you up to a chair and interrogate you. Put dynamite in front of you. What a way to go. And this dude's just avoiding every sword swing that I do. All these motherfuckers are just out there watching. No one's helping. They just all want to see me get my ass beat. What's his name? Sodom? Yeah, right like that. See, they can do that to me too. And then people in the crowd, they just don't give a shit, man. I'm sitting there with a big ass sword, just stabbing a motherfucker, and they're all cheering. Sick bastards. Fuck out of this car. For no reason. No reason but points. I mean, why not? That guy's like, motherfucker, that's my car. Alright, let's go down the wrong way of a one-way street. It's always satisfying. Oh, hey, that dude in the jacket, man, he looks like he should be in Michael Jackson Thriller, a Thriller video. They're doing a zombie dance. Ogre got a new outfit. Nice and purple. You must know I like purple. Stabbed him in the dick with that. Let's go into the bar. Now, why the hell are there barrels at the bar? Those guys aren't even gonna look. They're just standing at the bar. One dude looks like he's looking at his phone, but cell phones weren't even around then. And that bartender's like, no, 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 no. Just keep doing that. I forgot if I do these spin kicks, it takes energy away. Yeah, I'm down to no energy. And then that happens. Fat boy and Ogre in his LA gear, warm up Brutus the Barber Beefcake outfit. Come on. I was sitting there showing my moves. Showing my fast jabs. Didn't work. Yep, steel cage match. What the hell? Come on, continue. Hitting the button. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, this shit's it's just not fair. Yeah, even with 2 players though, this could be rough, man. Like I said, it was a quarter muncher. But it was so much fun. I mean, it's way more fun, you know, having a second player. But hey, it is what it is, man. I live out in the middle of nowhere, so there ain't nobody that can come over here and help out. Shit. See, you don't have much room when there's a hooker or some ninja and 2 fat dudes just coming in to destroy you. You don't have much room to move. Oh man, I got another heel up my ass. Come on. Throw her right into them. One left. Wong Hu. Down. Yeah, see right there. That was like 6 people on the screen at once. It's just you're just bound to get fucking beaten and bruised. Good times though, good times. Oh, alright, now we got the big boss man. Or he looks like the big boss man. Man, he's just beating the shit out of me too. I can't do anything. There we go. Oh yeah, they got me cornered. Totally unfair. And all those guys are just in the background. Just watching. No one willing to help. What's that guy's name? Eddie? Eddie? Oh man, not these guys. Yeah, this ain't. Oh my god, now there's fire. Holy shit. Yeah, this is nuts. There we go. That's it. Alright, man, did I get my ass kicked? Pretty tough with one player. I mean, you just get overwhelmed. I mean, it's an unfair fight, but that's a fun game, man. I love that game. I'll never get sick of Final Fight, but it's a typical beat 'em up arcade game, but I'm a sucker for those games. So, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the program. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Really helps out the channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And until the next video, game on.